Renewable energy is currently a hot topic in the world of investment, with fund managers picking green energy as an ethical and sustainable investment that doesn't compromise their return. Well, here to tell us a bit more about the various schemes that investors should consider, as well as how they work and what the returns and risks may be, are Nick Hanna, author of the Green Investment Handbook and Executive Chairman and Managing Director of CBD Energy, Jerry McGowan. Welcome, gentlemen. Nick, could you begin by telling us what sorts of ethical investments are out there and why they're becoming so popular?
And there are a wide range of green and ethical funds available, but what we're seeing now is the development of a new kind of investment platform, if you like, is developers building out wind farms and solar farms. And traditionally it's been city institutions who've invested in those. And now there's been a radical shift insofar as retail investors, consumers, are able to invest in them directly, and that's a big change, and it's proving very popular. A lot of people are interested in it. It gives very good returns compared to what you can get in the bank. So it's a new phenomenon and very exciting, really, because it's putting energy back in the hands of people, if you like.
And Jerry, your scheme, this scheme, centres around solar energy.
Yeah, typically on industrial roofs. So that's our typical installation, Joan.
And what's in it for the investors?
Investors get 6.5% return per year. It's paid quarterly to them. They have security over the cash, the asset, the cash flows the assets generate, and after 3 years the money is returned to the investor.
And that's a guaranteed return?
Correct.
And what's the minimum investment?
Minimum investment is £2,000.
So this is appropriate, Nick, for what sort of investors?
I would say someone who's fairly confident about what they're doing, not a low-risk investor. If it's your only pot of money, you may want to be a little bit safer. It's probably your medium or high-risk investor who's looking for a return on something other than their main investments, if you like.
So for people who are thinking using their heart as well as their head in their investment strategy, what advice would you give them? Where do they go to get more information and select an appropriate investment?
Well, there are a lot of these new type of funds out there. They could look at Trillion Fund. That's a platform for crowdsourcing for these types of investments. You can look at investing slightly less than this scheme. But some of them, if you want to invest a lot more, you can go up to, it's the sky's the limit, really. And there are a lot of them out there, so it's well worth comparing rates and having a look around and looking at their business model.
So Jerry, let's say somebody watching now has £2,000 to invest. What is the actual procedure? What should they do next, and where can they go for more information about your scheme?
Well, if they go to our website, energybonds.co.uk, they'll find a lot of information there. There's a video that steps them through the process, tells them a lot about how we're investing and what the scheme means, and they can register there and they'll be contacted. The procedure will be they register online, they put all their details in, and then people will get back to them on the procedure from there. The £2,000 will be used as part of an installation on an industrial roof.
And then
the income derived from that will go to pay a return to the investors.
And Jerry, what are the risks associated with your scheme?
Well, we've tried to mitigate risks by giving investors security over the cash, the assets, the cash flows those assets generate. They also have a corporate guarantee from CBD, and then we've overlaid that with an FCA regulated trustee to ensure that we perform as we say we will.
Well, thank you very much. We're out of time. If you do want more information, though, about the Energy Bonds scheme, you can go to the website, which is energybonds.co.uk. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.